Perfection's overrated. And chaos is part of the show. There's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. When perfection's overrated and chaos is part of the show, there's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. That's the deal, but the chaos, that's real. Half decent, turn it up, let it ride. Not the best, but we're damn close to fine. Half decent, hang on, we're holding on. If it breaks, we'll roll along. Half decent productions, bring it on. Not quite decent, good enough. Hold tight, decent, that'll buff. We're dropping frames and cranking sound. Still the best show, not fully dialed down. Productions. It's not perfect, but neither are you.
Welcome back to Half Decent Productions. We are here with what should be a great race here tonight. It's being put on by Biddys Premium Coatings and Biddys Family Racing. The Memorial Day Bash in honor of Kyle Busch. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone's having an amazing Memorial Day so far. And while these guys are getting in their qualifying laps, let's not forget why we had this long weekend and why everyone's out grilling and having a good time today. Memorial Day is a time where we take the time to remember those who didn't make it back home. So make sure to give them some thought here today while you're enjoying your long weekend and your hamburgers and your hot dogs. And today, as all weekend, the racing world mourns Kyle Busch. As we know, passed early or late last week. So this race here is going to be for Rowdy himself, Kyle Busch, as we're going to have 3 different classes on the track all together here tonight. Take a look what we got here. The Memorial Day Bash here in honor of Kyle Busch. at Talladega Super Speedway. So in this race, on the track, at the same time, you will have the Gen 6 cars, the trucks, and the ARCA Series cars. Now, I know they did some adjusting to the power of each one. I know they took the Gen 6 down as far as they can. They beefed up the trucks as far as they can go because they do have a little bit of an aero disadvantage with the way they're shaped. And the ARCA cars as well received a little bit of a bump in power so that they can hopefully all stay packed up here. Take a look if we have anybody out on the track here. So you'll see some of these guys are in a truck. Of course, the first few that I click on are all in trucks. Let's see if we could find a different one here. They're all trucks out on the track. Oh, there's a Gen 6 car out there. Tyler Starcher, we know him as Mopar Dale. He's going to be out there in that Skittles car. He's running a Toyota today. As we know Kyle Busch did when he ran Gen 6. But you can see some of the different cars out here. Another Gen 6. No. Yes, another Gen 6. Matthew Hobbs in a Gen 6. Gen 6. Let's see if we can find us an ARCA. There's another truck. I'm trying to see if we can find us an ARCA car. Here we go. I believe this is an ARCA car here. Finally, we get to see one coming around the track. So last I checked, we had 43 signed in here tonight. 43 cars, all split into different classes. Now, I don't think there's a certain number of each. It's just whatever everyone felt like climbing into to get into this one. We also have iRating ranging all the way from, I'm seeing as high as 4,000 and as low as, I'm seeing as low as 351. So iRating all over the board. It's a pretty big range in iRating here. But again, everybody, welcome in. This should be a really good race. I'm very curious how this all plays out, as they'll all be gridded up together depending on where they qualify. And we'll have a winner from each class. So we'll talk to whoever, of course, whoever wins the race overall, we're going to talk to. Whether that be Gen 6, truck, or ARCA. And then whoever comes in behind them. So say an ARCA car wins this thing. We'll talk to that person. Then we'll also talk to whoever comes across first in a truck and a Gen 6. We'll talk to all three of those at the end here. See how everyone thought everything went. Hobbs, I see you typing in the chat over there, buddy. You better get ready to race. Dude, the ARCA field is tight. This is going to be fun. I'm ready to see it. This is going to be a great time. Like I said, we got iRating all over the board. 3 different classes. Should be a fun time. See, there's another truck out there. Another truck. Gen 6. Junior Cimatone in a truck. Adrian Williams in a truck. So, looks like a lot of trucks out here tonight. Let's see. Dan Kapinski in the chat from the Atlantic Ocean, he says, in the Bahamas. What's up, Dan? Hope you're enjoying your vacation, buddy. I see you, Tyler. I see you there, buddy. You're just planted on the backstretch back here. I'm number 29. Should be a blast. Hope to be talking to you in the end. Let's see if we can make it happen, Dustin. Out there and put on a show, buddy. Now, everyone's going to have to bear with me. There's a lot of names here that I do not know. And everyone's going to be running custom numbers that might not match what you see on the timing tower and the ticker up above. So we might say the wrong number here and there. Just going to have to bear with me because a lot of people are going to be running. There's going to be a lot of 8s, 18s, 51s. There's going to be some different numbers flying around here. So Tyler told me to make sure we're on his car, so we'll have to see what he's got for us. Because I'm number 22. Oh, ready. Yes, sir. Let's go. All the drivers in the chat, good luck. Hope you guys put on a great show. As always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe here tonight. I would really appreciate it. And you know what? I'm going to do what we did last week. If Matthew Hobbs wins this race, everyone that is subscribed to the channel and likes this stream will win $1. So if Matthew Hobbs wins this race, so make sure you like the broadcast here tonight. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And we'll see if Hobbs can pull it out. He wasn't able to get it done last week. He was close last week, but I did a burnout in the 18 on the backstretch. Oh, okay. I think we might have missed. I had the camera on you, buddy. You're burning it down in the pits now. There he goes. As we should be getting close to the end of qualifying here. Hobbs, even me. Yep, even you, Hobbs. As long as you like the stream and you're subscribed. $2 and it's a deal. Hey. I'm making the deals here. I say it's $1 because if we get too many likes on this stream, I don't want to go broke. Alright. So these guys are getting ready to grid up here. Looks like our pole winner was Matthew Consiglio. Again, forgive me if I say any of these names wrong. There's a lot of names I'm not used to. Let's go ahead and start going through our grid here because we got quite a few. Go Rocket One Racing. Go 15 and 34. So row number 1, we got Matthew Consiglio and John Eckhart, the 4th. Row 2, we're going to have Tyler Burns and Isaiah Flight. Row number 3 is going to be Adrian Williams and Brandon Biddy. Row number 4, we're going to have Kyle Wells and Michael Thompson. A lot of trucks out here tonight. Row number 5, Jack Manzer and Cody Deek. Row 6 going to be Jacob Brownell and Seth Davis. A lot of trucks. A lot of trucks out here tonight. Row 7, more trucks. Junior Simonton and Cody Stone. Row number 8, look at that. We get an ARCA here. Joshua Wise and Mark Brister in the ARCA. Row number 9, we got John Edwards and Colin Swanson both rocking the Gen 6. Row 10, we're going to have Tyler Starcher and Jason Schrocky in the Gen 6. Row 11, we're going to have Christian Putnam and Logan Gill. Row 12, more Gen 6 cars, Shannon Ratliff and John Russo. Row 13 is going to be Jonathan Kibbe and Jordan Kibbe, the brothers, starting on the same row here tonight. Row 14, Christopher Childers and Logan Slavosky. Row 15 is going to be Logan Furr, Shane Hatfield. Row 16 is going to be Raymond Bell and Matthew Hobbs. Row 17 is going to be Dana Ryan and Robert Wyatt. Row 18 is going to be Brandon Gordon and Joe Conan. Row 19 is going to be Dylan Farmer and Dustin Carlisle. Row 20 is going to be Dean Barron and Aaron Hatter. Row 21 is going to be Brian Knotts and Jordan Vrooman. And rounding out row 22, Earl Weiss. So like I said, big field here tonight. I'm excited to see what these guys can do. You see, it's all trucks up front. As we go through this field a little bit here, you can just see all the trucks piled in up front here. As we saw on the grid, then you finally get a car there with another truck, another car. And then here come all the cars in the back. This should be a good one. I'm ready to go. You got Frank leading them all around here in his pace car. And they're going to get ready to go racing. LFG 45. So Matthew Consiglio gonna fire them off here when they reach that restart zone. There goes Frank in the pace car going to the pits. They're coming to the restart zone, and green flag is out here at Talladega. You see guys going real wide already, trying to make up spots here early on. Keep a look. The back of the pack here getting real wide. They're 4 wide already. They're settling down a little bit back here, but they are ready to go. Looks like a couple guys may have missed the start here. Let's go ahead and take a look back up front and see what we got going on. Caution is out already. What do we got? You got 2 spinning right there, the 15 and the 32. A couple more getting involved here. So trouble for the back of the field here early. Let's take a little bit of a rewind here, see if we can see what happened. So the 19 and the 51 get together here. The 51 flips upside down, and looks like he blinks. And when he comes back to, he's back on his wheels, but see if we can take another look from someone that's not blinking here. See if we can see the whole thing. So you can see the 19 flips the 51 up on his roof. The 19 also goes for a ride. Some other guys coming around for a ride. Oh. So a couple guys blinking on that one. A lot going on there. Hopefully everyone can get it back rolling and get out there. Got a couple people saying out already on the timing tower. Michael Thompson gonna be your leader right now. But there's people in front of him, so gonna have to wait to see how that all gets sorted out. So I believe we had, I believe Consiglio, yes, was our leader. It's showing him 28th right now. So we've been having trouble with some of this timing tower stuff where it's been showing guys in the wrong positions here. Multi-class plate race, holy wreckfest. Oh yes, just in time to see a car upside down, just in time. Hello friends, how you doing? Hope everyone's having a good Memorial Day. Hope everyone's having fun. Had a great weekend. Everyone's back and ready for work, hopefully. Alright, so looks like 38 cars, 39 cars still maybe on the lead lap here. See, shows a couple people out already. Happy Memorial Day indeed. So they're going to pace around here, get this all figured out. Who in their right mind is ready for work? You know, that's a fair point. It's a fair point. No one's ready for work, but you got to get yourself, I guess, mentally ready to go back in. Also, just to remind everybody, my name is Todd. I am up here in the booth calling all the action for you here tonight for this crazy wild race we got ourselves here tonight. It should be a fun one. As you can see, Mayhem's going to start very early. Let's see if these guys kind of settle in, because all these cars kind of draft differently as well. They all, they all work differently when they're in some dirty air. And the trucks have the most power boost here tonight, so we'll have to see how that all plays out. And from what I heard from some of the guys here before we started tonight, the trucks do get a pretty good run on some of the other cars, but it's also hard to keep it, from what I've heard. So these guys in the truck starting out front, as long as they can stay out there, they might be okay. But if these Gen 6 cars and these ARCA cars start getting up here towards the front, could see some wild racing. Always a wonderful evening when Frank graces our presence. Very true. Frank's out there. He's ready to go. I do have an update on the Frank merch, actually, and it is being worked on. I will have a place for you guys to go get it shortly, hopefully. So the next caution, as long as it's not on 8 or 18, we will also introduce our new sponsor that we have here for Half Decent Productions. So make sure you stick around for that. Finally! Yes, that is in the works. I'll have more info soon. So still a pretty big field out here. Frank's going to dive off the pit road here, and he's going to let these guys get going again. Into the restart zone they go. And green flag is back out here at Talladega. We got a blinker early on. Is he still blinking? I can't tell if he came back or not. But Matthew Consiglio out front here at Talladega in the trucks. The trucks are leading this pack here by a good margin. Gotta hope these cars don't lose the draft here and hope they can stay in it. As you can see, it's all trucks out front. There is no cars breaking up that pack here at the moment, but they are catching up. I feel like they will have a run here shortly. Matthew Consiglio is going to bring them around here for their first official lap. Looks like he is going to lead the first official green flag lap here at Talladega. Oh, yellow is back out here. Let's see who we got. Who do we got? Can't really tell who got involved here. Oh, there we go. We got a couple guys tangled up there. Looks like the 5 of Kibby got turned around. It looks like Tyler Burns got the pass on Consiglio for first place here. So second caution of the race. Tyler Burns, your new race leader here after all the chaos. What caused the boo-boo flag? It showed. So it looks like Jordan Kibby was involved with something here. Let's take a look. You can see he's already starting to go around here. So let's back up. Oh, a couple things happen. So it looks like as the cars were starting to catch the trucks. Oh, big shove from the 46 into the 21, and it comes out and tags Kibby. And that's going to send a few people around. And as we take these caution laps here, these pace laps, we introduce the new sponsor to Half Decent Productions. Will be Sunny Creek Designs. We step away for just a second to bring you this message.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs. Quality you can see, service you can trust. Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards.
So that quick word there brought to you by Sunny Creek Designs, the official design shop of Half Decent Productions. And that'll be where you can find all your Half Decent Production merch here shortly, once that's all finalized. You need anything made? You need some hats? You need some shirts? Need trophies for something? Make sure you go check out Sunny Creek Designs. He'll get you hooked up. Let them know that Todd from Half Decent Productions sent you over. Gotta go check Sunny Creek out. Yes. You can find them on Facebook at Sunny Creek Designs. They do a lot of cool stuff there. They can do trophies if you need them. They got hats, shirts. They can do cups, mugs, whole bunch of cool stuff. Make sure you go check them out and let them know that Todd from Half Decent Productions sent you over. So once again, while they're still pacing, we welcome you in again to Half Decent Productions, as we're here with the Memorial Day Bash in honor of Kyle Busch. Also remembering all of our servicemen and women who didn't get to make it home to celebrate this one. So make sure keep them in your thoughts, as they're the reason we had this long weekend, and the hamburgers and the hot dogs and the beers and all the fun stuff. And I'm sorry, I just noticed we are on lap 8 here under caution, so let's finish out this pace lap here, and a moment of silence for the late great Kyle Busch. Thank you for that moment of silence, and I'll get another crack at it to give them a full lap here on lap 18, where I believe they have a planned caution for that one. So they're double filed back up here. Tyler Burns will be your control car this time, or I should say control truck. Looks like, don't know if that was planned or not, but it looks like they did give a little missing driver salute there. They left one spot open. Wasn't the pole position though, so I don't know if that was planned or if they were just holding back a little bit. Frank filled the position, it looked like. So you can see these cars are starting to creep up into the trucks a little bit now. It's still all trucks out front. But we've seen what happened on that caution when the cars did start to get involved. Seemed like it upset the aero a little bit of the trucks. Have to see how that does going forward. Again, guys, like we did last week, if Matthew Hobbs wins this race, everyone that's subscribed to the channel and likes this stream here will win $1. So make sure you get them in just in case Matthew Hobbs pulls something out. Let's take a look. Where is Matthew Hobbs at the moment? Matthew Hobbs back here in 29th. Have to see if he can make any headway up to the front. There goes Frank. Great shot of Frank getting back to the pits here as they're getting ready to go. Green flag racing here once more at Talladega. Green flag back out here. Tyler Burns getting the jump he needs to stay out front. Oh, we got, okay. So, not sure what happened here. It looks like maybe, okay, so one guy did get around. That's going to bring caution back out. Gonna be a long one here tonight, folks. Let's see if they can get any green flag running in here. They got one little green flag run in. I don't think. Yep, there's Frank, so they're all trying to catch back up to him. While they're pacing, we can take another look here at the race info. They have unlimited tires, that's why that says NA. I believe they have 2 fast repairs. They have 3 classes in this race and 100% fuel. Track temp's a hot 117 here. It's only 65 out. Not too bad of a day there in Talladega, Alabama. And you got me up in the booth here calling the action when we have it. So back-to-back boo-boo flags here. As it looks like guys are still trying to catch up to the pace car here. Let's see where everyone's at. There we go, catching up to Frank now as he's leading them around. Once they kind of all get caught up here, we'll check out to see what our running order currently is. So the lights are already out, so they're going to go green this time around. So here they go, 2 by 2, getting lined back up. This is number 15. Go Hatfield. Where is the 15? Shane Hatfield. Currently right there. I think he might be a couple laps down right now, or maybe just a lap. I think he got caught up in something earlier. And check out our active grid here. See, it's still all trucks there, making up your top 10. The next page here, it's all Gen 6, it looks like. So we do have a truck, 2 trucks back here in the back of the field. So there goes Frank to the bottom of the track, getting back into the pits here. Green flag back out here at Talladega, and off they go. The trucks dominating the front of the field here early on. A lot of 8 and 18s out there. Let's see if we can get our crank it up cam going here while they're all cruising along here. Not sure what happened there. I did see some smoke, but I didn't actually see anybody go around. So we'll have to see if we can see what happened here. I think we're having issues with the order again. Oh, nope. John Eckert did make it up the first place there. Do zoomies. That's what we're going to have to call it from now on, the Zoomy Cam. I like it, Jeff. You gave me a new name. The Zoomy Cam is what we'll call it. I'll try to get a graphic made up for it for next time that we have to play it. So we know that these super speedways always cause some mayhem. And then you add in all these different classes and it's going to get real wild out there. So I'm not even sure what actually happened there, because I have nothing on here that tells me anybody wrecked or anything like that. So I have nothing I can even go to show what happened. I can go to where the yellow flag came out. Let's see if that shows anything. Get to the back of the field here. Oh yeah, that looks like, yep, the 84 goes around and they are blinking. I think I might know what's happening there. One second here. Alright, that should show all the cars at all times now. So if we have to go back and here, let's show this. See if we can see what happened here. Maybe. So yep, you can see right here, it happened towards the back of the pack. And just keep blinking on me. Okay, so it looked like one, maybe two cars went around there, and that's what brought out the caution. We got some cars hanging back here on the restart. Looks like they might get a big run here. And green flag back out here at Talladega, lap 15 to bring us back to the green. Let's see if we can get a good shot from Eddie up in the blimp. You can see he's way up there. You can see these cars riding around here. You can see a good break in the pack there, so you're going to have a back pack and a front pack here. And maybe even a middle pack, as there's some more cars starting to break away towards the middle. So here they go. They're going three wide. You got the cars coming up to try to give some trouble for the trucks. You got a row of cars coming up, row of trucks in the middle, and a row of trucks on the inside. Let's see who has the most momentum here. Let's see if they can get together and start working together. Three wide racing could be real fun here at Talladega. Let's see how long they keep it going. The car's getting ahead of steam. Oh, we got another caution out. Where is it at? Where is it at? So it looks like one truck around. And as we're going to come to lap 18 here, they were going to have a caution here anyways. So I ask everybody once again, join me in a moment of silence as we remember Kyle Busch here. As we all know, he ran the number 18 for many, many years. So join me in a moment of silence here as we remember. So thank you for joining me there in that lap of silence. We went silent for lap 18. So while we do have another caution here, let's talk it up in the chat. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a great weekend. What do you guys want the topic of the night to be here? I'll let the chat choose it this time. Usually me or Kyle comes up with something and we ask everyone what their favorite of whatever the topic is. And then we talk about it. So what do you guys got for me this fine Monday? See if we can take a look. How many? Looks like we still have 36 on the lead lap. We have about maybe 38 still in the race. What's everybody's favorite barbecue soda? You mean like adult beverage? Oh no, Jeff, I just seen that you said, did I hear Frank merch? You did hear that. We'll talk about that more in here in just a moment as we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Green flag back out here at Talladega for the multi-class Memorial Day Bash. So you can see we got some cars in here mixed in now. Gonna be making for some fun racing. Looks like, yep. Oh, there's a big one. Yep, they're going around. They're going around all over the track. I think I saw someone blink, and I think that might be what caused that one. You get a lot of people, they've never raced in a race with this many people, so they're not sure if their internet can handle it, but once you get this many cars on the track, it could take a toll to try to load all this in. So I think that could be a big part of the problem here tonight is guys are blinking and people not knowing where everyone's at. Darren says, keep bringing it, Dana. Where is Dana? Where's Dana at right now? Dana's sitting in 25th. Currently, he's out there in that Gen 6 car. Or nope, that might. Nope. Yep, that's an ARCA car. My bad. I do believe that's one of the ARCA cars. And with this caution, we step away for another moment. Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb? Oh, I got you. I'm not a big fan of Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb. I don't know. I had a feeling that might be where you were going with it, but I just didn't want to assume, you know what I mean? But with another caution coming out here, we step away for just a second from a word from our sponsor.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs, quality you can see, service you can trust.
So as you see there, make sure you go check out Sunny Creek Designs, the new sponsor here of Half Decent Productions. Need a hat, need a hoodie, need a shirt, need a coffee mug, heck, you need a plaque, trophy. They got it all over there at Sunny Creek Designs. Make sure you go check them out, see what all they have to offer. You can find them on Facebook at Sunny Creek Designs. is very fair pricing, great to deal with. And if you do go check them out and you get something, make sure you let them know Todd from Half Decent Productions sent you over. So John Eckert still leading this race. So their double file back up means they're going to get ready to go green here again. And you do see here, trying to see who that is in that 25 car. Should be in third place. He's 36 here on the timing tower, but he's 25 there on the car. Logan Slavosky. Going to be one of the cars that's in the pack of the trucks to try to shake things up here. There goes Frank making that hard left turn down into pit lane. And we're going to get ready to go back green here in just a moment. Green flag out yet again here at Talladega. And someone did not get a very good start there. You can see holding up the inside lane. So I think these Gen 6 cars here with the power kind of took away from them is kind of stacking up the field a little bit with the meetup. We got another caution out here. Yep, here's a couple guys around. Jacob Brownell involved in that as well. So we go back to pacing. Let's see if we can get some green flag runs in here. See, so far we've had 7 cautions for 13 laps. So we've had 10 green flag laps here. And Jeff, I did see you said you're a Moxie guy yourself. What's a Moxie? I don't think I've ever heard that one. Fill me in, buddy. What is it? So round and round we go again on the pace laps as we're getting close to that halfway mark. Let's see if we have anyone to talk to here. I think we can get Biddy. He is the he's the one that put this whole thing together. Let's see if we can talk to him. So he's got to go back to Biddy family. A New England thing. I got you. So it should be the third Biddy family. We'll have to see if we can get him back to the right one here. See if we can grab him. Biddy, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Hey, with you being the creator of this thing, I just wanted to pull you in for a minute and chat and see how things are going down on the track.
Unfortunately, they're not going well, as you can see. Seems like there's a lot of wrecks happening behind us here at the front. Ray actually backed out and is now race control,
Oh, okay.
and he's going to try to get a hold of the situation here. That is one thing that happens when you know, you do a hosted session like this and get guys that aren't normally in the league. Tend to have issues, but yeah, I mean, overall, it just seems like I can gain one position a lap. That's about it.
Well, if you keep gaining that one position a lap, you'll be at the front before we know it here.
I know. I mean, my plan originally was to pit on lap 18 at that caution, but at this rate, I may make it the rest of the race. I mean, I don't know. You know, I've got 14 and a half laps of fuel, but still, I mean, we're just going half a lap, and then the caution comes out. But I do want to apologize for everybody watching. This wasn't my intention of this race.
You're good, man. We know what these plate tracks can bring, and when you're adding in, you know, multiple classes, it can get even more chaotic. So, no need for apologies, man. We're hoping for some more green flag runs here because we know that this can be entertaining.
Oh yeah, it definitely can.
All right, buddy. I see you're getting ready to go back green. I will try to get you back to the right one here, and we'll talk to you here later on.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
Let's make sure we put him back in the right one. Boom! Got him back on the right one. Let's go. That's a win for me. This is very difficult when we don't have Kyle here, because Kyle usually handles this side of it. Admin threading more boots, not doing nothing about it. That's I don't know what to tell you on that one, buddy. I'm just a brag. I mean, I appreciate the info. Let's see what they got here on the green flag. Green flag, back out. Let's see what they got. I think a main problem here is these Gen 6 cars with the power kind of taken away from them. They're not getting the jumps that they need here on the restarts. As you see there, the 25 kind of got into a truck there. Threw him down to the bottom of the track. Everyone able to keep it, though. Everyone able to keep it clean for the most part for now. But I think the big problem is here the Gen 6 cars getting brought back as far as they did. They're not getting the jumps they need on the restarts, which is kind of stacking up the field just a bit. Like you can see there, that number 2 ARCA car getting up to the back of that number 18 M&M Gen 6 car pretty quickly. Oh, and they're just about 3 wide. They are 3 wide. They almost went 4 wide here in the trucks. They're still 3 wide up here in the trucks towards the front. You can see the Gen 6 cars, once they get rolling and they get in the draft, they're able to keep it. It's just that takeoff speed, I don't think they have the same as the trucks in the ARCA right now. I think that could be a big part of the issue. You see a truck kind of got left there by himself in the middle, and he's getting steamrolled now by a couple of Gen 6 cars. Gen 6 car is going to push right up the middle here. As it looks like Logan Slavosky is going to get a push from Shannon Ratliff right to the front here as they split it. Oh, Logan a little bit loose there. He's able to keep it. Shannon able to keep it behind him. And now the 13 of Jonathan Kibbe coming up to the front now, and Slavosky going to go up and block him on the outside lane. They're 3 wide all over the track right now. This is the racing we came here to see. This is really good. You got Jonathan Kibbe going down low, taking the lead right now. Oh, we got a couple cars up into the fence. And they're going around. They're going to collect a few of them here. As you see them still around, still going, spinning. So we've seen a little bit of the racing that we know can happen here. Once these guys get going, it can make for some great racing. But here's the part I figured might cause a problem. You're going to have 2 Gen 6 cars controlling the restart here. And they don't have the power that some of these other cars have, as they got dialed back here to try to make it a little bit more fair across the board. So with them not having as much takeoff power on this restart, we're going to have to see how this goes, as Jonathan Kibbe and Shannon Ratliff are going to be your leaders here controlling this next restart. Apologize for the notifications going off. I am trying to fix that right now. Alrighty. That should do the trick. Shouldn't hear any more dings going off in the background. I apologize. Again, buddy, this isn't the place to air that out. I get that it could be frustrating, but I'm just a broadcaster, buddy. I don't have anything to do with what's going on down there. I'm sorry. So here we go. We finally see our first round of pit stops going on here. A couple guys stayed out. A Gen 6 car and a truck. Gen 6 of Jason Trocchi and a truck of Matthew Consiglio. So a whole group of people going down pit road here, going to shake up the field yet again. Jeff says, just have fun, and that's what we're here for, man. This game, it's a game at the end of the day. I know everyone, oh, it's a simulator. It's a game. Let's be honest. It can be played with a controller. We're just here to have fun, and I'm just here to talk about some racing. Hey man, someone decided to try something fun. That's exactly it. You know, these hosted sessions, you get a lot of people. They've never driven together. We know what super speedway racing can bring. And then you add in, you know, 3 different classes, it's going to bring chaos. I think everyone knew that coming in, and we're just here to have a good time. Watching is optional. Racing is also optional. Let's go, Dana Ryan. Dana's out there. He's I think he's hanging in there right now. He's on pit road at the moment. Guys, I get what we're doing. Let's keep it out of the chat, though. We're all here just having a good time. If one person's not having fun, let's not let them ruin it for the rest of the field. That's all we can do. Let's go, Trocchi, 46. Trocchi's back out front. Jason Trocchi. Jason's going to have control of this restart here, with Matthew Consiglio going to be on the outside. I'm curious to see how this is going to go with a Gen 6 leading the restart here. Jeff says Trucky. Is it Trocky or Trucky? I've been saying Trocky. What are the rules? Damage on? Can people rejoin after crashes? From what I understand, damage is on. I'm not sure exactly how many fast repairs they have. But yeah, once damage gets fixed up, whether it's from a fast repair or sitting through the repairs, yes, you can join and get back on the track. Thanks to all the sponsors who supported the event. Yes, thank you to Biddy Family Racing and to Biddy Premium Coatings. And thank you to our newest sponsor of Half Decent Productions, Sunny Creek Designs. You can find them on Facebook and get all your custom needs met there. Was it two? Okay, so it is two fast. That's what I figured. Because these guys, when they run their league racing, they usually do 2 for super speedways anyway. So I figured that's what they'd keep it at here. Taraki. Okay. I appreciate that. So it looks like they're going to keep it single file here to see if it helps at all. As we're now just over halfway in this race. Let's see what kind of jump here this Gen 6 car can do out front. So you can see the trucks do have the more power here, so they're able to get a little bit better of a start. It looks like Consiglio is just going to stay right behind and push Trocky out front, not try to pass them too quickly here, as they can definitely get a run on these trucks and pass them. But these trucks do get a really big run, as you're seeing here, as Consiglio is going to go to the outside and get clear. And going to clear for first place right now. And I believe that is I want to say, that is that an ARCA car on the outside? So you can see the run that the trucks can get. But them keeping the position is a whole nother story, as Matthew Consiglio back out front here. He has a whole group of people behind him. So you can see there the run that the Gen 6 can get as Jason Trocky back to the front here on the outside. Going to get clear, go down low here. Colin Swanson's going to take the lead here. He's going to get clear with a push from Jordan Kibbe. Jordan Kibbe going to trying to get a push from Tyler Starcher as well. Colin Swanson, Jordan Kibbe, Tyler Starcher, your new front 3 right now. Oh, we got another caution out. Let's see if we can see. Oh, yep, there's an M&M's truck pushing a car down the backfield. So you're going to have a new top 3 here on this next restart of Colin Swanson, Jordan Kibbe, and Tyler Starcher, and then Jason Trocky and Sharon Ratliff are going to round out your top 5. So it looks like we're going to have an all Gen 6 top 5 here on the restart. And then Robert Wyatt is going to be in a Gen 6 as well. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that might be an ARCA car. So it's going to be an all-car top 6 here for your first 3 rows. Peanut butter jelly time. Sorry, don't leave. I won't do it again, I promise. So we have seen little spurts here that shows that there could be some good racing that goes on here. We'll just have to keep waiting to see if we get longer runs with these. And as they pace for a couple laps here, I'm going to step away for just a second and enjoy this commercial from our sponsor, Sunny Creek Design.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs, quality you can see, service you can trust. At Sunny Creek Design, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Design, quality you can see, service you can trust.
And we're back. Make sure you go check out Sunny Creek Designs for all your custom apparel and cups and mugs and whatever else you can need. You find them on Facebook. Tyler says, I'm finally up here. I saw that, buddy. We saw you make a big push up there. Now you got to keep it. That's the big thing. Jeff, I'm not sure what you put there, but it's just showing like a weird little box. I'm not sure what it is. This is great broadcasting. I appreciate it very much. Try to keep it entertaining as we can, no matter how the racing goes. Usually I have my partner in crime, Kyle, here that helps things keep going along. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, he's enjoying family time here on this Memorial Day. So we're going to get another single file restart here, as that seemed to help keep the chaos down a little bit on the last restart. Now let's see how this one goes, as they're going to come to the restart zone. Someone just blew a motor. Not sure where that was. Colin Swanson going to have control here in the restart zone. And green flag back out here. Oh, we got the 33 around. He's going to turn the 39 around. That's going to bring out another green or another yellow flag. So good job on everyone avoiding the 39, as he just planted it there, hoping everyone would go around him, and they did. And honestly, that could be the best thing he could have did there, just to not roll into anybody. Let everyone know where he's going to be and let them make the move around him. Kind of like a choose cone. So as you can see, we're now down to 25 laps to go. We're going to be 24 as they come around this time, trying to catch up to the pace car. Let's see. Let's see if they can, they're going to go green with about 21 laps left. Well, let's challenge the field here to stay green for these last few laps. Give us an exciting finish under green. So everyone's caught back up to Frank here. Frank, for those of you that don't know, Frank is our pace car driver. And we all love when Frank comes out and leads these guys around the track. Looks like Trocky's going to go down pit road here, get some repairs made. Or maybe just some gas. Gas and go. Gas and go. Gas and go. I don't think he's gotten caught up into anything here that would require any repairs. He's been towards the front, so he's been out of most of the madness. But now he's going to have to work his way up through the madness here. Is right now he's back to 16th. Benny said, come on, Hobbs, rip it up for Rowdy. Where is Hobbs? Hobbs is sitting in 15th right now. In that number 12 M&M's car. Don't forget Eddie and Steve. Yeah, Eddie's got the wide shot for us tonight up here in the blimp. You see a great shot of the whole field here. And you got Steve in the chopper. He does a pretty good job. He follows these guys around. Frank has led the most laps. I know we joke about that. But let's take a look. Yep, we've had 22 laps so far under caution. So Frank has definitely led the most laps here. We love Frank. We love to see Frank out there living his dream. There goes Frank. So you're going to see Colin Swanson with control here. Frank's my pick to win tonight. Frank's my pick to win every night. Frank's always a winner. Green flag back out. You see the trucks jumping out to the outside here early on. They're going to try to group up here, work together, get back to the front. You can see they got a big run going on that outside, just the two of them. Just the two of us. That's all I can sing, or, you know, I'm so close to the original that YouTube might flag it, so I'll leave it there. But Colin Swanson, still your leader right now. Oh, no. Another yellow flag is out. Oh, yep, there's still a couple guys wrecking back here. So the 12 of Matthew Hobbs is around. Isaiah Flight may have gotten involved. Brian Knotts, maybe. So it looks like Matthew Hobbs was the cause of this one, from what I'm seeing on my... Let's take a look. I can't tell if Hobbs went down or the 19 came up, but either way, Hobbs went around. And that got some other guys panicking there. Guys, if Frank wins tonight, I'll give everyone that likes and subscribes $2. Well, lucky for you, there won't be anything official that says Frank wins, so you can use that against everybody. Benedict, how dare you wreck my Pookie Bear Hobbs? Now let's hang on, because we all know Hobbs. We don't know if he wasn't at fault there. That looked like, honestly, just a racing incident. It looks like two guys wanted the same lane, and Hobbs went for a spin. So they're pacing around again. Looks like the pace lights should go off here, so they should be green flag racing on lap 19. Aw, Pookie Bear. Yeah, what a race. Oh, backed right out after the... Guys, again, The chat of the broadcaster isn't really the place to air this out. I have nothing to do with it. So 2 trucks are in a sea of Gen 6 cars here. R.I.P. Rookie Barrel. Pineapple up in second. Yeah, he's been up there for a minute now. You can see he's rocking his number 3 on top of the car. Alright, Matt, I had fun. That's all that matters, man. As long as you had fun, that's all that matters. I didn't mean to jump all over you there. We had guys coming in earlier that were a little mad. So I just wanted to make sure it didn't get out of hand again. I'm glad you came out and had fun. I know these guys, they put on some good league races. But here, you know, with it being a hosted session, you get guys in here. They're not used to being around the other guys, and it gets a little crazy. Super speedways are what they are, and then you got the chaos of 3 different classes out there. We're all just having fun and seeing what we could do. Matt Dickerson coming in says Hobbs GOAT. And you guys are hyping up Hobbs a little too much. He's sitting back here in 27th right now. Love to see both of the Kibbles boys in the top 10. Let's see, where's the other Kibby? I'm not seeing the other Kibby. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's in 8th place. I got you. Colin Swanson going to bring him back to the restart zone here. And green flag back out here at Talladega. 20 laps to go. The truck's jumping right back to the outside here. As we've seen them do earlier, some more trucks are going to join the outside. They're going to get a run. We know they are. I get it, man. I'm a non-member, so I was on the randos. I got you. Hobbs is the most popular driver. Here's that run we see out of these trucks here. As Cody Deek and Adrian Williams going to go to the front. Root for the guys behind me, Childers. Hell yeah. How I feel about New York Dog and the Weenie 500. So 2 trucks linked up out front. But here come Colin Swanson and Jordan Kibbe getting a run to the outside. Things are going to get crazy here as we're coming down, 18 to go. Colin Swanson going to go back to the lead here with Jordan Kibbe pushing him. Tyler Starcher getting stuck on the outside trying to get a push from Shannon Ratliff. But we know the run that those trucks can get. Let's see if they can get it again. Too many roosters in the hen house. So we got some good runs forming here. The 13 of Kibbe going to give a shove there to the 5/12 of Shannon Ratliff. And they're 3 wide behind all of them. Jonathan Kibbe way up high there, kind of able to stay out of the wall, but he's going to be stuck out on the outside all by himself. But there are reinforcements coming. He's going to drop back down to the middle. Tuck up behind the trucks here. Cody Deacon, that number 22 M&M's truck, trying to make another run to the front here. He's trying to catch Jordan Kibbe and Colin Swanson. He's going to get a shove here from Shannon Ratliff in that number 5. Then the 77 of Adrian Williams. And Cody Deek going to go up to the top here. Excuse me, and no one went with him, but here come reinforcements now in the form of Gen 6 cars. Right now it's still Colin Swanson and Jordan Kibbe running 1 and 2. This is the racing we wanted to see all along, folks. We knew it could happen, and they're getting it figured out now here when it matters the most. Them top 3 Gen 6 cars linking up here bumper to bumper. Some good shoves here, trying to get them going. Forming on the outside now. Oh, someone up into the wall. Oh, and he's going to take out a few. And that's going to bring out a caution. As the 22 at Deke's going to slide into pit road. And Brian Knotts stopped out on the track. He's going to try to get it turned around here as soon as it's clear. One of the ARCA drivers here. So we got some green flag racing, and we've seen how fun it can be when we get it. Ooh, look, Dana up to 16th, or 6th. Dana up to 6th. He's up 27 spots up to there. Glad to see some clean laps. It was clean there for a minute, and then you just seen, looked like a little bit of aero. Got a little aero loose. Dickerson's is dead. So they're going to go green again with, I would guess, about 12 laps to go. Let's see if they can keep it green those whole 12 laps here. Let's get an exciting finish. Oh, yeah, you can see that 25 car there wobbling trying to get to the pits. I was curious about the aero between different body styles. Yeah, so I think the ARCA and the Gen 6 aren't going to be too terribly different, but the trucks are completely different. And I think that's where we're going to get the most difference, and a lot of the wrecks are going to happen from there, I believe. Head banging steering wheel. Oh no. Good job, Dana. Let's go Rocket 1 racing. Dana ran up 27 spots all the way up to that 6th position. Rocking the ARCA car out here tonight. When I was behind a truck, that thing was loose. Yeah. Yeah, the trucks are definitely at the biggest aero disadvantage here. They get some weird wind coming off them things. It is great though to see all the different Kyle Busch paint schemes out here though. You can see some people have Busch on their front windshield, not that kind of Busch. And then you see the Forever Rowdy on another windshield. So some great tributes here tonight to the late great Kyle Busch. Guys, also remember, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and give us a like here on the stream. We would really appreciate it. We're so close to our 100 subscribers to get over that mark. I'd love to be able to hit it tonight. I know we've had enough people in here where we could have possibly gotten it. So please do so if you haven't. I would appreciate it. And as Frank goes off, make sure you come back every Monday and Tuesday as we cover the American Appalachian Esports League. Trucks on Mondays, Gen 6 on Tuesdays. It's some great racing on Monday and Tuesday nights. So be sure to check them out every night here, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we are going back into the restart zone, and green flag is out. 14 laps to go. And as we've seen all night, the truck's going to jump right to the outside. He's got a hell of a run coming up. Adrian Williams going to go straight to the front here, battling with Colin Swanson. Dana Ryan pushing that truck of Brandon Biddy. He's going to push him right to the front. And Brandon Biddy's going to be your race leader for the moment. Dana Ryan got him here. He's in second place right now. Let's see if he tries to take it from him now. He's going to go to the inside. He's going to get around him. He's going to get clear of Brandon Biddy. Dana Ryan out front. Dana Ryan, Brandon Biddy trading positions here out front. Brandon Biddy's going to get a push now from Shannon Ratliff. Trying to get back to the front. Ratliff going to try to go to the middle here and make something happen. Things are happening all over the racetrack, but we're going to keep it locked in right here on the lead. You can see Brandon Biddy getting a little bit loose there in that truck as he's getting a big push from that Gen 6 car. And an ARCA car getting pushed from a truck. Colin Swanson got forced below the yellow line there. He's able to rejoin safely. Oh, we got some cars around. Oh, there's the big one. The big one finally happened, folks. That's the biggest wreck we've had here tonight. Several cars and trucks all involved here. And Shannon Ratliff's going to be your leader for this restart. Brandon Biddy, Robert Wayne, Dana Ryan, and Jason Trockey are going to be your top 5 for this restart. Adrian Williams is going to help round out those front 3 rows here. Man, if this thing could stay green for several laps, we see the kind of racing we can get. It's exciting. And it's rowdy, that's for sure. So I'm curious to see how many cars and trucks are going to be able to rejoin the field here. It's like quite a few out there. It looks like at least 20 cars and trucks still out there. Started with 43. Replay that wreck. Well, since Hobbs is telling us to replay it, I'm guessing that it probably came from Hobbs in some way or another. Let's see if we can find Matthew Hobbs here. Oh yeah, you can see they're already around. Let's get to our chase cam and back it up a little bit. Matthew Hobbs gets a little loose, gets a bump from the back, and that's going to send everyone else around. Oh, the 33 went for a ride up against the wall in that one truck. So there was that wreck, brought to you by Matthew Hobbs. I'm not saying it's actually Matthew Hobbs' fault, but he's involved a lot. So they're going to go green again with 9 to go here. And right now you got Gen 6 truck, ARCA, Gen 6 truck, Gen 6, Gen 6 truck. He said, holy crap, oops. Were you just wondering what happened, Hobbs? You got a little loose, man. It's the arrow off of these different vehicles, man. It's bound to happen. So Frank's going to make that hard left into the pits. Benedict says justice for Hobbs. Free Hobbs, he ain't do nothing. So Shannon Ratliff. Gonna bring him to the restart here. Into the restart zone. Green flag is back out here as we're going to come down to 9 to go. Brandon Biddy jumps to the outside. Brandon Biddy going to take the lead for now. He has a whole bunch of cars behind him wanting it back. And here they all come. Dana Ryan on the outside trying to get a run. Shannon Ratliff going to give a push to Brandon Biddy. They're 3 wide this time around. Dana Ryan jumps down to the inside. Jonathan Kibbe going to be your race leader right now with Christopher Childers right behind, trying to give him a push out to the front. They're both going to get clear this time around. They got 8 to go. Jonathan Kibbe leading the charge. Truck of Adrian Williams gets stuck in the middle. There's no one there to help him. Trosky getting a little loose, but able to keep it. Oh no, they're going to go around. Who was it? Michael Thompson in the 17 truck gets spun around, not the Bapple. But Jonathan Kibbe gonna have control of this restart, and the only truck that's gonna be able to try to catch him off the restart is he's in 4th, so 3 spots behind. Can Kibbe pull it out? They're gonna go green unless they shorten it here. They'll go green with about, I want to say 4 to 5 to go. Oh, it's probably closer to 4. As Kibbe's going to get right tucked in behind Frank here. Now, Kibbe, I know you can't hear me right now, but I just want to say your fan club shows up every week in this chat and cheers you on whether you wreck out lap 1 or go the whole race. You better give them something to cheer about here. Because every race they're here cheering you on from start to finish, whether you finish or not. So you give them something to cheer about now, buddy. Go get him, Kibbe. Christopher Childers behind him, though, as he's the one that pushed him out there. Childers, I think it's Childers. He had a little bit of a fan club going in here. We had the one guy that got wrecked out earlier, and he was rooting for him. You got Dana Ryan, we know his fan club's here. And then Brandon Biddy back there as well. We know he has some people rooting for him, and he's the one to put this whole thing together. Matthew Consiglio, he led laps here very early on. He's trying to get back to the front. Brian Knott's trying to get there. Jason Trockey was leading for a little bit. He's trying to get back up front. Shannon Ratliff pushed a few people out front. They're going to try to get back out there. So a few names to look out for here as they're finishing up their pace laps. Pace laps. I'm sorry. Yeah, you tell them. I'm gonna tell them. Go Dana. Biddy all the way. You're just doing that because he took you under his wing and took you onto his team. And I guess I can't blame you. Got to root for your teammate. I'm telling you right now, though, Jonathan Kibbe not going to give up this lead here very easily. He's not going to just let people go by him. Guys, don't forget to come back tomorrow, as I believe we have Talladega in the Gen 6 cars, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be only Gen 6 cars. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you come back to Half Decent Productions and watch the American Appalachian Esports League take on Talladega in the Gen 6 cars. I believe that's where they're going tomorrow. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. But I believe that's where they'll be. Actually, while they're finishing up their pace laps here, I can take a look. Gen 6 schedule. May 20th. Yes, Talladega tomorrow in the Gen 6 cars. Make sure you come check them out. We won't have all the different classes. It'll be just Gen 6. It'll be way better racing out here in these Gen 6 cars rolling around Talladega. So keep it locked in. Turn on notifications if you haven't yet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified. So Frank's going to get ready. He's going to take that hard left turn into pit road. There he goes. You got to watch for that hard left, man. He hits it out of nowhere. Just skirt. But anyways, here comes Jonathan Kibbe. To the restart zone he goes. And green flag back out here as we're going to come down under 5 to go. Brandon Biddy. So we've seen those trucks get these big runs all night, but it doesn't always last. Dana Ryan trying to push Kibbe to keep him out in front of Brandon Biddy. Oh, they're coming up on lap traffic. Lap traffic going to stay low here and let the lead pack go by. Dana Ryan's going to push Jonathan Kibbe out to the front. He's going to have him clear of the mess. Jonathan Kibbe, Dana Ryan, Christopher Childers. Oh, and they're 3 and 4 wide behind them. Brandon Biddy going to go way up high to try to get a push here, as they're dealing with some more lap traffic. Kibbe, still your leader with 4 to go. He's going to get some big pushes here as they count down these laps. We're proud of you either way, but for the love of God, win this thing. Your top 3 here. Looks like they're going to put on a good show for the finish. Dana Ryan still giving him the bumper, pushing him down. Oh, they're going around behind again. Yellow flag back out. It was the 45 of John Eckert was involved in that one. So we're going to have a green-white checkered here. Jonathan Kibbe's going to have to hold him off for another one. Look at Frank. Tokyo drifting around the bottom of the track. Please tell me you guys seen that. Oh, and he's gonna get right up there. He's gonna cut Kibbe off. He said, "Look, man, you gotta slow down. I control the pace of this thing. You back it down." But we saw Frank drifting around the bottom of the track to get out in front of Kibbe. Peanut butter jelly time, Kibbe. See guys going high, getting their laps back here. Frank is strong and independent and don't need nobody to tell him how to drive. Hey, he don't need nobody to tell him. He was drifting that thing. He's the one that tells these guys how to drive. You saw he came up pretty aggressive in front of Kibby. Told him, back it down. I control the speed here. So, yep, it is going to be a green-white checkered restart. As you see, it stays at 3 to go. Oh, maybe out of the race, but I'm still driving. Green, white, checkered here to end the Memorial Day Bash. And I can tell you one thing, these drivers got rowdy for Rowdy. Lights are off. That means we're getting ready to go back green. I got a good laugh out of it, worth it. That's what we like to hear there, Jacob. Oh. A little bit of trouble there. Back towards the end of the pack. Green flag coming back out, and there's 3 trucks lined up behind your 3 leaders here. Green flag back out. Kibby with a great jump. Oh, but he's blinking. He's blinking. Isaiah Flight with a huge run in that truck. Kibby's going to have to chase him back down. Dana Ryan not going to help him. He's going to jump out to the outside here. Dana Ryan's going to go try to chase him down. So we've seen these runs that these trucks can get all night. And they got one when it mattered most. Dana Ryan out front. I don't know what exactly happened there, but someone lost the bumper. Dana Ryan out front, coming to the white flag. White flag is out. Oh, we got a few people around. Kibby made it through. Jordan Kibby's your leader at the moment. Jonathan Kibby coming up, going to pass Dana Ryan here. He's going to try to chase down his brother Jordan. We're going to have a shootout between 2 brothers here for the finish. They're side by side. Coming through 3 and 4. Jonathan Kibby to the lead. Colin Swanson right behind. Swanson down below the yellow line trying to make a pass. Dana Ryan back to the front. They're coming through the tri-oval. Jordan Kibby with a push. Jordan Kibby gonna win here at Talladega. Jordan Kibby with a big push when he needed it. And he's gonna grab the win for the Gen 6 class and overall. Dana Ryan gonna grab the win for the ARCA cars. And Adrian Williams gonna grab it for the trucks. Hell of a finish here tonight. I knew that was going to make for a great finish, and that it did. Jordan Kibbe needed a huge push there to get back out in front, and he got it. Jordan Kibbe going to be your race winner overall and for the Gen 6 series. Why is it a 15 wide? Awesome finish. Can you replay that? Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Let's see. Let's go back and take a look at the checkered flag here. So they're 4 wide coming to the finish here. Let's get a better angle. I want to get a better angle for you guys. Excuse the... Let's see what we can get here for this great finish that we just had. So they're 4 wide behind Kibbe. And they just get into each other behind them. Oh man, who? Let's take another look. That was a very close finish behind them. So as they come to the line, back it up just a little bit more. Let's see if we can back this up frame by frame here. Yeah, you could see Dana Ryan barely coming across before Kibbe and before Adrian. A hell of a finish here. 4 wide across the line. What a finish. Carception, car in a car. Yeah, things got a little wild. So we need Jordan Kibbe, Dana Ryan, and Adrian Williams for interviews. Let's see if we can find Adrian Williams. Let's see who we got. Who do I got here in the booth?
You got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Hey, it's Dana. What's up?
Oh, hey, Dana. Your name changed on Discord. It threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, we could thank Raymond Bell for that.
I got you. Well, hey, buddy, you grabbed second place overall, but you won the ARCA series here tonight. How you feeling?
Whose idea was this?
I think it was Biddys, man. And I tell you what, it made for a hell of a finish.
Yeah, coming down there to the end, I don't know. I was, Kibbe was blinking in and out, and at one point, I think I was inside of his car.
You were. We just watched it on the replay. You'll see it when you watch the the stream back there.
I'm like, oh man, we're going to wreck. If we don't, we're going to be lucky. So, yeah, pretty rough go at it. We, I think we was in maybe 8 wrecks. So, yeah, this is a win. So
I got you. Hey, technically for your class, yes, it is a win. Even in second place overall, man, that's nothing to be too mad about out of the madness that happened here tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But that I thought we was going to get the win overall, and I don't know. I don't think I had any help up top, but I had to take my shot.
Yeah, you guys were 4 wide behind Kibbe there, and nobody behind either one of you. I think Jordan got the last push there that he needed to get out front, and then you guys went 4 wide behind him.
Yeah, it was pretty wild that last lap or two right there.
it was a lot of fun there. I really enjoyed that finish. It was a hell of a race, and good for you, man, getting back up all the way to the front. I think you came up 31 spots to grab that number 2 spot.
It's Dega. You know.
It's Dega. Well,
just because you're back in 30th or 31st doesn't mean anything, really.
I got you, man. Well, hey, how are you feeling about Dega tomorrow in the Gen 6 cars?
I think it'll be a little cleaner. I think you're going to see some better racing. But yeah, man, it's excited to get back in the Gen 6 tomorrow.
I got you, buddy. Well, congratulations again, and the chat wants me to tell your dog that they all said hi.
Well, I'm sure she says hi back, and shout out to everybody watching. I'm not going to name them all because there's too many.
You got a good bit in here, that's for sure.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to my team. I think they had it pretty rough tonight. Looks like Starch did okay. But yeah, man, just fun night, and yeah, we'll get back after it tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Well, again, congratulations, and we'll see if we talk to you again tomorrow.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
You too, buddy.
See.
All right, we got Jordan Kibbe, your race winner. He is live right now. I'm gonna bring in Jonathan Kibbe, your number 3 finisher here. Big Kibbe, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad, man. We all thought you had a chance to win there, but your brother beat you to the line on that one. How you feeling after that?
You got it. Feel good. I'm happy for the kid. He got a push from a truck, so
that he did.
And I also got doored right at the end, but that's just good hard racing.
Oh yeah, you and Dana, your cars actually went into each other. You'll see it on the broadcast if you watch it back. We got a good replay of the finish. You and Dana's cars became one as you guys came across the line, and I don't think there could have been a closer finish than what you guys had.
No, not at all. No, that was fun. The last few laps were fun. Took a while to get there, but it is what it is.
I'm very happy with how that ending went, man. It was great. I know I'm supposed to be interviewing the truck winner here, but I don't see him in Discord, so we got you instead, and you're rounding out here 3rd overall, and you got 2nd in the Gen 6 series, so nothing to be mad about.
There's the 1-2 finish that Jordan and I are looking forward to, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can recreate that magic there at the end, and it'll be just Gen 6 out here, so won't have to fight with those trucks and the ARCA cars.
No, that was a challenge getting around those trucks. They just launched off so much quicker than the Gen 6 cars.
Yeah, they definitely got a run, and we saw what kind of push they can give there as they push Jordan to the win.
Yeah, it was a long race, but it was fun. It was fun at the end getting to race my brother right there.
I got you, man. You got any other shout-outs you want to give before we get you going?
I don't know if they're still watching, but Jeff, Charisse, and AJ, as always, big supporters, especially AJ. He saw me get my first ARCA win last Wednesday at the Coliseum. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Jeff and Charisse, they're still here. They, no matter what you guys do out there, they stay start to finish. So glad you guys got to put a show on for them on this one.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Alright, and Jordan Kibbe's still sharing his screen, so I don't know if he wants pulled or not. Not sure if I should just yank him or... You know what, we're going to do it. He's the winner. Little Kibbe, how you doing?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, sorry to yank you there. I know you were sharing your screen, but I wanted to get to talk to the overall winner here.
Dude, it feels good. Feels great after the night we've had here on the track. You know, I'm sure you can understand the struggle from the broadcast booth, but as a driver, it was very frustrating going as fast as we do on the I-95. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
so,
you. That was a crazy finish though. You got a push from a truck of all the cars out there. A truck pushed you out in front, and they battled it out 4 wide behind you. And Dana ended up with second, and then your brother got third there with a very close finish with Dana. So
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I heard he blinked, and Dana. That's why Dana was able to phase through him, and I guess get the second place, which I was hoping we'd get a 1-2-3 Sea Bears finish, which we did in the Gen 6. But you know, can't complain. All around, wish this was for points, but it's not. So
I got you. Well, hey, you get to be back in this car tomorrow, back at this track, and that'll be for points. How you feeling about that one?
Hopefully, I'm honestly just hoping it goes a little smoother than this. You know, time-wise and everything, it's 10 o'clock on a 60-lap race. I mean, we should have been done quite a while ago, but we had some new faces in here. Hopefully not returning faces. If you know, you know. But all around, it was fun. I think it was a bit frustrating, but it feels good to come out with the win, be on top all around. So, you know, hoping to repeat tomorrow, but we don't know.
I got you, buddy. Yeah, I think with only being Gen 6 cars out there, I'm sure it'll be a lot cleaner. You won't have the different classes and the different power, different aero to worry about. So we look forward to it. And you got any shout-outs you want to give before we get you going?
Well, I want to give a reverse shout-out to my brother. I tried to help him out there going high, going around the turn 2 into the back straightaway to give him the draft so he could finish 1-2, and then he just decides to try and beat me for the win after I've been out front in front of him the whole last lap. So no shout out to him, but I'll give a shout out to Colin Swanson working with me the rest of the at least the last 10 laps there, getting back in front. Jeff Burke in the chat. We got Sharice in the chat, Sharice's son, which I can't remember his name, but that's about it.
I got you, buddy. We appreciate you, and hopefully talk to you again tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yep, buddy. See you. Alrighty. So that'll do it for us, but not without. You guys know we always check out our final results here. So let's take a look, see what we have. Let's catch up on chat a little bit. Yankum, I did. Doesn't matter an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Elma brutal. So, Jordan Kibbe, 1 lap led the entire race, and it was the one that mattered. Getting the win here. Dana Ryan, you could see Dana Ryan 0.09 and then Jonathan Kibbe 0.097. So you can see how close that finish was there between Dana Ryan and Jonathan Kibbe. Lots of love between the brothers. So as you see, we went 61 laps here tonight, 1 lap over what we were supposed to. Only 4 green flag lead changes, 10 different leaders overall. 15 cautions for 32 total laps. Your hard charger, Dana Ryan, up 31 spots to grab that number 2 spot. Colin Swanson led the most laps here tonight with 15. Jordan Kibbe with the fastest lap, but it's not showing us what it is. And then your pole position did go to Matthew Consiglio. So you can see there, the gap between the top 4 really was not that far apart. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. And I know if you're like me, it's back to work tomorrow, unfortunately, but we're going to continue the grind next week. And tomorrow we're back right here at Talladega with the Gen 6 cars with the American Appalachian Esports League. Make sure you come lock it into that and watch some great racing going on. 49.9 fastest lap 4. Thank you, Kibbe. I don't know why it wasn't showing me on there, but thank you for the update. And thank you to everyone for hanging out. We look forward to seeing everyone back here tomorrow to see what they can do here at Talladega, where it's only going to be 1 class. It'll just be the Gen 6 cars, and we'll see what they can do. And until then, Teresa, see you tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Everyone, be good to each other. Be good humans. We appreciate everyone. Have a great night. Goodbye.